Cecilia Braekhus versus Myriam Lamare for the WBA, WBC and WBO female welterweight championships of the world. Cecilia Braekhus making yet another successful defense of her titles, may I say. Have to say that Cecilia Braekhus, the First Lady, massive fan, best female boxer in the welterweight division, and probably pound for pound best female fighter in the world at the current moment. Put on a very good display. You could see from round one that Cecilia Braekhus was easily a better technical boxer than Myriam. Now, in this fight, it's a good performance from Cecilia Braekhus, and I'm a fan, but it's the first time I've looked at Cecilia Braekhus for a while now, and one of the things that I seem to notice in her fights, this fight in particular, I noticed that when she was making her attacks coming forward, she was almost sometimes square on, and I think in about the 5th round she got hit with a big right hand walking onto a shot, and it's a very good job that Cecilia Braekhus has got a good chin, which she's shown time and time again in fights. Myriam gamely fought in the fight against Braekhus, but technically was challenged with the fact that Cecilia Braekhus had better footwork and Braekhus were putting better punches together than Myriam. Now, like I said, let's go back to this point about Cecilia Braekhus. The good champion, or the great champion that she is, her work up close wasn't very good. It was very scrappy up close. But the punches that she did land to knock down Myriam twice in the fight was good right hands, but from a distance. The 2 right hands that dropped Myriam, there was a beautiful shot, I think she threw it in the 7th, which dropped Myriam. Very good right hand. And I think Cecilia Braekhus could have stopped Myriam in this fight, Myriam Lamare in this fight, simply because of the fact that when she threw her right hand from distance, or from her arm's length, Braekhus was able to put full power into the punches. But what happens afterwards is when she'd land those big shots and drop Lamare, she then would rush in and throw lots of scrappy punches on the inside. So, I think Cecilia Braekhus is a bigger puncher than probably her record is given credit for, because a lot of her fights go the distance. If she had stood back and threw more punches from long range rather than smothering her work, I think she could have stopped Myriam Lamare, and it would have been an even more impressive performance. I guess at this point, you could say I'm nitpicking, but Cecilia's is far and away the best fighter in the welterweight division. I don't know who next she could fight against. The fight against Holly Holm was the fight everybody wanted to see. Of course, Holly Holm is no longer about. She's transferred to the MMA. I think Holly Holm knew herself what was going to happen had her and Braekhus fought. So, who's next for Cecilia Braekhus? Who knows? Is Cecilia ever considering moving up? Don't know. But again, congratulations Cecilia Braekhus with a unanimous points decision win over Myriam Lamare. I'm out.